as you can see, I'm sitting here with a 1982 Buick Grand National. It's a beauty. It was actually 25 that was made in this color. This whole setup, it's got T-tops. It's a glass roof, as you can see. And a regular customer of mine just bought this at the Meckham auction, same auction I was at the other day, and hit me up and said I was his man and I would see if I could get it for him today. It was on kind of short notice, and I said, this guy pays cash and has always treated me very well, so stopped what I was doing today, changed my plans around, and here we are. So we got it loaded up. You can see it's the only car on the trailer. It's the way I like it. Paying about $2.50 a mile to take just one car to this guy. Had a car lose a little brake fluid all over the trailer, so we can get home today. So just as a courtesy thing, don't be this guy. What kind of freaking park job is that? Come on, man. What's up, guys? We are here at my stop, my usual stop here at the Loves on 78 headed to Jersey. Maybe you guys can hear me all right. We got a bunch of trucks idling here. I wanted to talk today about taking care of your customers. Had an opportunity come up yesterday, well, 2 days ago. A guy I had worked with in the past, he, lo and behold, the first shipment I did for him was off of U-Ship. It goes back to me talking about U-Ship and how it's worked out for me. But anyways, I moved a skid loader for him probably at least a year ago. And it was very stressful. The skid loader didn't run very well. It needed battery. And to get it jump started, jump box wouldn't do it, obviously. It was a diesel skid loader. So I had to unhook the trailer, pull my truck around beside it, use jumper cables, hook back up to unload it. It was just a pain. Not the customer's fault, but it was just a bad experience. And then he ended up saving my number and had contacted me to move 5 pieces from an auction, 2 cars and 3 Bobcat attachments. So I hired some help of a good friend of mine who has a rollback. He got the attachments and I took the 2 cars. So 2 days ago, he texted me and said, hey, having trouble getting anybody to go get a car for me. He has his own rollback. He owns let's see if this guy hits me when he backs in. But anyways, he has his own rollback, so he'll send one of his workers to go get it for him, but he was having trouble. They're so busy, he was having trouble with that. So he calls me and said, hey man, I'm in a bind, like I need it out of there tomorrow. Can you get it, bring it to me? What's your price? So I told him I had plans. I was doing this route I am here today, going to Jersey, and I told him that I would switch things around for him. I'd take care of him. So I told him, I think it was $350. I told him over the phone to do it. It was 100 and some odd miles. And so I go do that yesterday, and he gives me $400 instead of $350. Tells me to keep the change, which was nice. Extra cash is always good. And he said, hey, I got a job for you. I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever, cool. I need 27 cars moved from Virginia to North Carolina of his personal collection. He told me he has about 40 cars. He's taking 27 to auction. He's going to sell off a bunch that he's been holding on to, or try to sell off a bunch. So whatever doesn't sell at the auction, I get to bring back. Told me what he had been paying people in the past to take per car to take down, and I was more than happy with that rate. So when I say take care of your customers, you know, I've never had an issue with this guy. Pays cash. He's more than understanding. He's got his paperwork all ready to go. He calls ahead for you. He's just on the ball, and you know, he appreciated the way I took care of him, so now he's taking care of me with giving me 27 cars to move. So that's customer A. That's your good customer. Customer B here, my phone is propped up on their car, so thanks customer B for the help today. He's a regular, but he actually, let me cut this here while this guy backs in, because he's getting ready to run into the side of my... Alright, little change of scenery, sorry about that. Guy was almost hitting my truck over here, and guy to the right here, he see the water truck right there? He fell out of that loading it up. The door broke and swung him out, and he actually busted his ankle up. So I was out there talking to him and helped him check to make sure his chains were tight and his tires were good. He's doing his pre-trip this morning. Anyways, so we heard about customer A. Great customer. That's a direct customer you want. These are both direct customers. Customer B. Customer B has a lot of work for you. He buys from Copart and whatnot, so it's, you know, he's got to get the cars out of there so they don't acquire storage. So his philosophy is get the car out, and once I get two for you, or you have another car to bring this way, just bring it. Well, when he tells you that, he doesn't mean that. He'll want it right away. So he'll bug you, and he'll ask you if he'll have a set rate for you, which is okay. The rate is okay. If it wasn't okay, I wouldn't do it. But it's not the best. You can make more elsewhere. But it's convenience. You've been there. He'll unload you if it doesn't run. He's got the equipment. But I always want to beat you down on the price. So that, yes, he's a direct customer, but if I needed to piss him off to take care of customer A, I'm gonna do it, and that's what I had to do here. The guy called me and was like, hey, I thought you were coming. I'm like, things came up, I had to take care of somebody else, and thankfully I did, because now you can see what it turned out to be, the amount of business. I mean, 27 cars, 230-ish miles one way from where he needs them moved, and it starts at probably about 2 weeks, and then I have about 2 months to do it. So what it is, it's an auction that they process the paperwork, and they open the gates for people to bring their cars in, and then they give them time for they'll give them time for getting them detailed and getting them ready for sale as far as the way they look, because I think he told me, I don't know, he told me somewhere here, give me a second. He told me somewhere here that there's 12, I think he said 1,200-ish. Yeah, 1,200 cars will be at this auction. And so you can't, it's hard for, some of these customers have 100 cars, these collectors, and they'll bring all their cars, or dealers or whatnot, and try to get them sold. So it's hard to bring them all in enclosed trailers and whatnot, so they give them time to get them cleaned up. They have third parties that know the auction's going on, and they come in and clean the cars for really good deals from what I hear. I'm not gonna say any prices, but I heard it's really good deals. But so I'm just yeah, they're direct customers, but if you got to piss B off to take care of A, A is who you want. You want that guy that is giving you the business because he wants to, not because he has to. This guy's got money. There's a lot bigger carriers, obviously, than me. I mean, he had one come in and enclosed from Reliable while I was there. So he knows carriers, he knows Ply Car, he knows Reliable. He's a smart guy, and the fact that he's given me the business because of my customer service means a lot. That's what I came from. I came from a customer service background. I worked at a car dealership for 7 years in service. So you're pretty much a salesperson, and you know, you're a customer service representative, because you're always taking care of someone who's not happy, which is unfortunate because that's a whole different story. We won't get into that. That's why I quit the job and I started working for myself. But so take care of your customers. Customer A is the direct customer you want. You want the guys that they're not going to beat you down on price. They are paying for your level of expertise, should I say. They're not just essentially using you to make... Everybody's in the business to make money, but the guys who are going to beat you down the price so they can save 25 bucks or 50 bucks, you know, if you lose a customer like that, so be it. There's plenty of those people out there that are going to want to beat you down. But anyways, who wants to win a set of these? As of this morning when I looked, I'm 250 subs away from someone winning a set of Firestone Ride Right airbags. I swear by them. Everybody that I know personally that runs airbags runs Firestones, and once we've installed them, we've never done anything. Never had to replace them. Never had an airline that was leaking even. They fill up, they let air out every time like they should. So 250 more subs, I'm gonna give a set away to your truck of choice. I don't know how. I want to see the people that are interacting by commenting, liking, and obviously subscribing. But I think I might run like a raffle or something, so I can easily get everybody in a pot. You won't have to buy in or anything, but I might just have the pre-giveaway video, and everybody who likes that video is entered to win or something like that. But anyways, I'm gonna get on the road here. I had to stop. I'm having terrible back troubles. I have a bad back from playing football for like 9 years, and it's just bugging me today. I don't know why. It hasn't been this bad here of recently. But I'm gonna get on the road here, get these 2 cars delivered, and then head to Mannheim again. So we'll see you guys in a little. Well, we got the first one dropped off here in New Jersey, and found a parking spot here. I've been here before. You got to make an appointment to drop off, which is cool because they get you in and out quickly. But I had no idea you needed to have an appointment the first time I came here. So they were kind of, they weren't very happy, and they ended up taking the car that time, but it just took forever. Today I was in and out in literally probably 10 minutes. So I got all my paperwork. They give you this little slip once they check the car in, and we're gonna go in here, and this one's actually COD, so they're gonna cut us a check for this one while we're here. And get this one dropped off to our one regular customer, Mr. Customer B, that we were talking about earlier. But let me reload and ma'am. Off by the house. I'll probably be a little heavy this afternoon from what I'm picking up at Mannheim. I might go scale it because you guys were asking about it, but it depends on how much time I have. I want to try to get home at a decent time. This week's been a pretty long week so far. I'm getting burnt out, but that's what happens when you're your own boss. No big deal though. I actually got some pretty good news. I know you're gonna watch this, so I got a buddy of mine, Levi, that's gonna be starting to work for me here within the next couple weeks, hopefully. So we'll have 2 trucks out on the road, and it's gonna be a great help to take care of not only the customers I have now, but all the ones that call every day that I have to turn away just because I'm so busy. I'm just one man, which is hopefully going to lead to us getting bigger trucks and whatnot. So go in here and get our money, and we'll check back in soon. Take a look at that Cat 305E. I'd say that thing probably, don't quote me, probably weighs close to 10,000 pounds. Bumper pull on a beat truck. There's not a single chain on the back here. Oh man, you got that one? That's gonna keep it on the trailer. Man, it is people like this. Look at that freaking barrel rolling around. Lord.